The link down below has been replaced, but I still urge you to head to the link below, educate yourself, and consider supporting Ukraine financially. All the sources down there have been vetted. Your money will go to the right place.
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right?
Oh, hell no. Probably not.
It's never over.
Nope, it's never over, buddy.
I assume everything is going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. Edie took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
Take it easy with it.
Edie isn't a crutch. I want your eyes on everything.
Eyes are easy, Commander. I got eyes covered.
I believe covering your eyes would be counter to Shepard's intention.
Human intentions are tough to read, Edie. But keep trying. You'll get the hang of it.
Joker.
All right.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
All right, Edie, I want to talk to
Yes,
you.
Shepard.
Tell me about Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
Tell me everything.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Can we go there? And shoot them? We're against Cerberus now. We've cut ties with Cerberus. The ship, the AI, and the people that we picked up along the way. That's just a bonus.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So we can't find... How many?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The Elusive Man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
Okay.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells.
Three
I
cells.
have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Jesus Christ. How?
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
The military.
The Elusive Man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
I know that's a joke.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Never mind.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thank you for logging me out. Okay. Okay.
Primary systems clear.
Let's settle up a few affairs this week. We're like all the way towards the end of our talks with our good buddy Morden.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive.
Thank you.
Elusive Man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Not anyone's problem anymore.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the Collectors?
Sorry, I've done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Okay.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk.
Really?
Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress.
Uh-huh.
Past relationship with Talizora makes dalliance attractive as stress release. Still, recommend caution. Quarian immune system weak. Could kill her.
Very aware.
Tally is important to me. I wouldn't be doing this if she didn't want it too.
Of course, no offense intended. We'll be here to provide treatment as necessary. Minimize risk.
Thank you.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Talizora acquired antiseptic. Recommend you self-sterilize as well. Oral contact with tissue dangerous. Take precautions. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters.
Please
Doctoral
don't.
Diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews.
Why
Cans
do
of
you
hot
have
oil
these?
Or ointments to reduce discomfort.
Don't.
ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
No. Are you fucking kidding?
Wait a minute, Borden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery.
You're
Enjoy
smiling!
what's possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
Can Tally even drink alcohol? We'll find out in Mass Effect 3, actually. The answer may surprise you.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? I don't know what kind of time we have, but we better dust off and stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization.
Not fraternizing. But wait, then why'd you stop talking to me? Okay. You're difficult to talk to. Kelly.
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. I just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating. It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing the confined space.
Jesus
But I
Christ.
can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
The old Kelly who won't feed my fish.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Never mind.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
No, I've given up on you feeding my fish. It's no longer worth fighting over. Who to talk to first? The guys in the crew quarters. I'm very curious.
I never want to go through anything like that again. But we did it.
I can't wait to get back to Earth and see my family.
You will. Eventually. Eventually. What's to do?
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base.
Thank you.
The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Tell me.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We don't hang out with her enough. Okay, I will sit down.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore.
Okay.
Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
With a bit of samurai. Cool.
You know about Knights Errant and Samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Well, how we doing?
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3
Truth.
humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I can't believe it. They like us. How do they like us?
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Shouldn't overstay the welcome here. You know who we haven't talked to in a while? You.
I was just thinking about you.
I was just thinking about you.
So, you and Tally finally got together, eh?
God damn
Don't
it.
worry, I won't pry. She took her mask off with you. That took a lot of trust on her part. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant.
Everybody knows.
Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
Everybody on this fucking ship knows.
I have to say, that Jacob... he seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Probably not.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Hey, Thane. Buddy.
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard.
Wasn't that
For
hard.
what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity.
Wow.
It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
You're the one holding the gun.
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do.
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
Huh.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Really?
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems
You speak to Kolyat, right?
When I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
That's so unbelievably sad.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Well, keep working on it. Maybe before this playthrough ends, we'll stop by again. Buddy? Miranda, how do you feel about
We had
this?
to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision.
Okay, good.
The elusive man might not agree, but we had no choice.
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well.
How'd you stand up to... Okay.
I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location.
They're in the last
Thank
place
you,
he will
Commander.
ever
My
look.
sister is safe again, thanks in large part to you.
Disney California Adventure. This is a funny joke for
I
old
can't
people.
believe you took down the collectors. I'm proud to serve under you, Commander. Hawthorne is still in the infirmary, though I think his pride is more broken than his bones. He tried so hard to help Joker.
Jesus Christ. How long are you gonna be out? We did the whole shadow broker thing and everything.
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
Where does the whole transcendence part come in?
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
Huh.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network.
Okay.
Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
So you're like a deep infiltration model.
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
What harm can it do?
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is timestamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Fall Dash, Waxing Moon, roughly 327 years ago.
Wow.
The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Are our networks secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
Holy
How do you
shit.
maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
That's interesting, but I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here.
Yeah, like, where else you gonna go, buddy? Everyone on this ship is my buddy. Like this guy, Gardner.
You really are a hero. No sooner had the collectors damned us than you were pulling our sorry asses right back out of hell. You're aces in my book, Shepard. Thank you.
Aces. Whatever that means. Never heard that expression. Garrus!
First Sarah, now the collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
My bad side? What about your bad side?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Oh, of course you are! Why wouldn't you be?
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
You go. Calibrate. Let me know how that turns out. Your calibrations. Always calibrating. Well, then again, did you see that devastating beam of death we shot at the collector ship? Magnificent. All that calibrating paid off. How about you two?
What has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
That's why we have the biggest gun in the universe.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means to me. But I understand if you need to find something, someone else. Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested. Are you still interested?
Obviously.
I don't want to risk your health, but I'm willing to wait.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. One that we missed. Well, actually, I was on my way to Grunt, but you're all the way down the bottom here, so you're easy to miss.
Hey.
Hey. No comments on the big explosion?
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
What?
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult.
Cult?
Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
Tell me about this cult. I'm interested.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, military craft, destruction of a space station.
Wait, what?
And vandalism. That was a good one.
What space station did you blow up?
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no problem. Stop teleporting. Everybody's teleporting today. What is going on with this ship? Alright. Well, the big guy. How you doing?
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus. Something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Were the Collectors the most dangerous thing in the galaxy? I'm not sure about that.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it.
Really?
There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer.
Ugh.
It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples.
Okay.
Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. If he's a Turian, then he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
What about Garrus?
I don't know if I'll be coming down here for these talks anymore.
Whatever. Don't have to be friends to fight good enemies. Just thought you'd like to know I'm finding reasons for my own battles.
I hate Turians. I get it. I understand. Oh no. He's learned how to hate things. Oh, what are we gonna do with you, Grunt? What am I gonna do? We've got, the forged ID. No idea who can use that. Krogan Sushi. Purchase a fake fish. Oh, right, we didn't finish that, did we? We got a lost Cerberus operative. Station has gone off the grid, and we've got Firewalker. These are the last things we need to figure out. Our episodes are numbered.
But no matter what scars you bear, whatever uniform you wear, you can fight like a Krogan, run like a leopard, but you'll never be better than Commander Shepard.